Hello, motherfucker. Mic on, mic on, mic on, mic on, mic on, mic on, mic on. Still not on. Hey, mama, there we are. And we're back. We're here again. It's Monday. No, it's not. It's Sunday. It's Sunday, but I gotta get this out for Monday. Let's get you situated. What are we doing today? We're doing dips. Where are we doing them? Get you in the light. Let's get you in the light. Let's get some shit moved around. Get comfortable. Get comfortable. Sit right there. Let me tell you how I came to Prince of Bel-Air. All right, let's just get to the first set of the warm-up, you know? Cold weights. I gotta get this angles right, you know? I don't know how we're doing it, but we're doing it. Okay, let's just start. Let's go. First warm-up. I'm fat. Oh, man, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Oh, there's a feet on my ground. Warmed up. What do we got going on? It's Sunday today. Sunday. We're about halfway done with this new tonic. You're so low. Let me get you up there. Oh, let me tell you, I've been eating good these past 3 to 4 weeks. I would say a month. I'm just kind of in the mindset of already being on vacation. I'm looking forward to vacation, okay? We got Iceland right around the corner. Month and 10 days away. Something like that. Oh, my nuts itch. I've been eating good. I've gained 20 pounds in the past month. Crazy. But I haven't stopped working out, so we're not losing muscle. We're only gaining fat, which is easy to put off. For me, anyway. But tomorrow, I'm back. I'm gonna be back. I'll be counting my calories tomorrow. I'm excited to go back. I was like 135 a month ago. Right now, I just stepped on the scale. I'm 154.3. A little beef on me. But yeah, just a lot of family events too. So it's like, I've been saying yes to all this free shit. Family events, friends, get-togethers, alcohol. Not much of an alcohol drinker, but I had my 10-year anniversary of high school. I wasn't going to go to that, but then one of my friends that I haven't talked to in like 3 years texted me and was like, you want to go? I was like, it's probably going to be lame. I don't really want to go, but ended up going. It was like a cool experience. I never thought I would go to one of those, but it was like lame but weird and trippy all at the same time. Seeing all these people you've seen 10 years ago and seeing their face age 10 years.
All right, I know Cassie. I'm blanking on your name right
Kyle.
now.
I sat across from you in health class.
I know. I remember. I just could not remember your name. I'm like, is it Jared? Hey, how are you?
Pretty good.
Hi.
This is weird.
It is so fucking weird.
It is weird. I feel like I'm tripping right now.
Yeah. We were actually just talking about you at dinner.
It is true.
Were you?
Yeah, the Mountain Dew thing.
I was saying I should have brought us.
The soda.
I would have bought some.
I got some in my car.
Backpack of Mountain Dew, man.
I want you to know that he takes full credit for your relationship.
Does he? Is he always talking about it?
Jose takes full credit for you guys being together.
What? What did you say?
Probably.
Am I being recorded?
Wait, what?
For your safety.
I don't get to that.
Whoa,
This is a public place.
stop recording me!
I'm a sovereign citizen. I'm a sovereign
I'm
citizen.
also a sovereign citizen. Thank you.
And speaking of tripping, I'm gonna get away from that. Whatever we're talking about, fuck it. Tripping. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. I just ate 3 grams of shiitake mushrooms yesterday in chocolate bar form. But I was gonna make a trip report, or I was gonna record it all. I wanted to make it intimate for me and my wife, you know? It was more playful, you know? I turned off the cameras. I actually have some recording. Maybe I'll throw it in. Alright. I don't know how I'm gonna upload this. But look what we got here.
I'm so scared.
I'm not putting this in my mouth.
I'm so scared.
That's tasty. It is currently $7.50. All downed? Like I said, feel free to lay down. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Are you feeling it? Alright, it's 8:12. I am feeling the come up starting. My body feels jittery. That's normal. That's how I feel. This is normal. Anyway, I feel like the calm before the storm type feeling. Body starts pulling and pushing at the same time, but it's only 8:13, 23 minutes in. And yeah, starting to feel it. We'll try to keep coming back here and updating, but we all know how this goes. It's 4:17. I woke up from a nap. I'll give you a trip report later. This is me after trip. Yeah. And it's not much. It's just the start. That's how all my trips start. I always take it and I want to record information on it, and then I'm gone. That's how it goes. But it's been like a year and a half since I last had shiitake mushrooms. It was like March last year. I always have a long break doing them, but this time it was different just because my wife ate the shiitake mushrooms with me. 2 grams. I had 3, she had 2. And I didn't want to do more than 3 because it was our first time and I wanted to be there consciously as I could to give a good trip experience. But I want to say it was one of my favorite times tripping. I guess this is a trip report video. We're doing a trip report / workout video. I'll give you the deal. But yeah, that was just yesterday. Great experience. Usually always is. Always come back feeling refreshed. Started like ready to take on life again or something. Like go. But it's draining. I had a massive headache after it. Like that's always the worst thing about tripping. You feel exhausted and I always get a headache. All right, let's get on the next set and I'll get back to this. Next set. Let's get it going. Let's get the belt on. Get some weight on here. Get some weight. Weight up. Weight. Where's my weight? Where's my belt? I can't find my belt. Do you see my belt? Can you help me find my belt? Dora the Explorer? I really don't know where my belt's at. Where? I found it. The belt. The belt. The belt. The belt. The belt. My sunburn is going away. Can you tell? We're starting to peel. We're peeling. I'm peeling. Anyway, let's get on with this set. I'll show you too much. Get strapped in. Oh. We're gonna be here. Let's do it. Let's get on to it. Let's get on to it, baby. How many we doing? Refer to the board. 16 was last time. All right, let's see if we've lost. I'm also lifting more weight right now, you know? Lifting more weight. But we unlocked some neuroplasticity up here maybe yesterday, you know? We'll be able to lift more. Oh yeah. Jesus. Oh, shit. What was I saying? Oh, I don't remember. Let's see. Yeah, tripping. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, it's been a whole year and a half. Trip. Yeah, the first time I ever took psychedelics was when I was 21, and it was not acid. Not 100 mics. Not 100 mic blotter. Let me tell you. That first trip was the craziest trip I ever had. I thought I was the shit. My ego was huge during that time. And I still have an ego. We all do. But I'm not getting into that. We're talking about the trip. Yeah, I went in that trip and I fucking died. Full on ego death. I cried a lot during that trip. It was a great. I love that I did it. I love that it happened to me. I love that it happened. I love that it happened to me and I happened to it. And now the universe is one. Yeah, that was my first ever tripping. Ever since that, I've always, like every about a year and a half for me, I always like coming back to it. Like when I trip, I'm like, I'm good for another year. I don't need to do that again. That's a lot for me. Yeah, it always feels like you just come back rejuvenated. Like you were forced to go on vacation. They forced you to shut off and stop stressing about shit. Stop going, focusing on bullshit. It's all just be here, man. Just be here. The universe loves you. Not to sound all hippie, but that's just the way it feels. Body just feels like it's having sex with itself, you know? It's crazy. It was one of the best trips I've ever had, probably because I've never done it with somebody, you know, like it's my partner, you know, my wife, my other half, whatever you want to call it, the other person. And I've been with her for 12 years now, so I really know her, really trust her, trust each other, built a relationship on trust. It's awesome. And be able to trip with somebody like that, it was the first time for me just now, because she's always been nervous of doing it, which I get. It's the first time and it was beautiful. It was awesome. Very intimate setting. So that's why I didn't really record it. I wanted to be with her, share it all, the whole experience, be there 100% of the time, make sure she was having a good time. But yeah, that was my trip. Visuals, you know, those are always one of my favorite things just because it's nuts. I could stare at my ceiling for hours. It's crazy. Stare at the carpet. That's what you do when you take mushrooms. You don't go jumping out windows and buildings. You stare at your floor for 3 hours. All right, next set. Let's go. Next set. Enough talking. I hit record, right? I'm gonna be so defeated if there's ever a day I forget to hit record and I'm like, fuck. I said 12 minutes of shit. And now I'll have to just start it and be like, well, hello, guys. Anyway, shut up, Kyle. Next set. Rejuvenated. Oh, fuck yeah. 16. Fuck. Oh, shit. Sweating. Whew. Today, a young man on acid realized that all energy is merely condensed down to a slow vibration, that we are all unconsciously experiencing itself subjectively. There is no such thing as death. Life is only a dream, and we are the imagination of ourselves. Bill Hicks. Great stuff. It's funny. But seriously, that's what it's like, you know, to be tripping Tripping. Makes you see through some bullshit. Makes you realize that everything you learned is just that. Just learned, not experienced. You need to experience life, not learn it. Bomb drop. Seriously, do it. Live life through yourself. Go fucking live it. You can't learn just living in your basement. Here I am. You gotta go out there, experience shit. You can't just listen to people. You can't just learn. You gotta go fucking seek the truth. Go find out for yourself. Like I said before, nobody's figured it out. Stop listening to everybody. Figure it out for yourself. Don't listen to anybody. Fucking do it. No one's made it out alive. Nobody. So have fun here. Have fun. Love people. Do it right. Be a good person. God damn it. But yeah, I feel great. Drugs. Stay away from. Yeah, man. It'll make you see through people, through the bullshit. It'll make you see the real shit. Drugs are cool. I recommend drugs. The way I trip, that's just a recommendation from me, the way I do it. You gotta have 2 days off when you do it. And when you do it, you gotta have nothing, no contact from the outside world, because it's weird if somebody contacts you while you're tripping. It's like a monkey. You're like a monkey in the fucking jungle. Fucking animal, and you hear a knock at the door. It's like, who's there? Someone's breaking into my house. So you gotta make sure. I shut off my phone. I shut off everything. Airplane mode, in case I want to listen to music on my phone, because music's awesome. And I have to have the next day off, because it's exhausting. Today's my day up, next day off. This is me after a psychedelic trip. I know, I look crazy. I lost it. I lost my mento. That's just my recommendation of how doing it. 2 days off, I stick to that formula. I also eat them on an empty stomach to get the full effects. And I do it early in the morning when I take it. It was the first thing I did. I woke up, within 30 minutes, I ate the shiitake mushrooms, and then, boom, 30 minutes later, I'm feeling it. It's starting to get weird. The sink is starting to make funny sounds. Gurgle. I'm like, what? It's crazy. It was awesome, but that's my recommendation. We ate food. It tasted good. We didn't go out tripping. All we had in the freezer that like sounded okay was these frozen taquitos we had in our freezer for a while. Southwest chicken taquitos, but they were probably the best taquitos I've ever eaten in my life. And all your senses when you're tripping is just they're so sensitive, so alert, so high. Like, we could sniff things, and it would go to your fucking center of your soul. Like, you could sniff the shit out of things. Just, you were the sniff. You were the smell. You could smell anything. You can go right up to it, smell, drink. I had a new tonic on that stuff, and it was so good. It was so good. We had lasagna. We had lasagna in the freezer. We had a whole family-sized lasagna. I think I have a little bit of video of that, so I'll throw that in. Boom. There, you saw the lasagna. See, everyone can achieve eating lasagna on the floor. What are we all really after here in life? Everyone's after money and getting bigger houses, when everyone can just be eating lasagna on the floor.
It's true. So much lasagna.
That's why I said it's a big lasagna. See how hard it is to have the same conversation too when you're on that stuff? Like going. It's crazy. I can stare at the ceiling and just see. It's a big mittens. We ate it on the kitchen floor like a bunch of barbarians, but it was awesome. It was like we're kids again. It was fantastic. That stuff's awesome. And I think it's one of my last times tripping anytime soon. Could be wrong. Obviously, like I said, I always wait 1.5 years for anything anyway. But I plan on having kids soon. And I can't imagine having kids and tripping, because I feel like I'd have thoughts like, oh, my kid's okay? Where, like, you would obviously need a babysitter for me to trip responsibly. Yeah, I plan on having kids. So I don't think I'm going to trip until I'm an old man, once the kids are out, grown up, and they don't need me. Could be wrong, but that's what I think. That's what I think. All right, enough talking. Next set. Let's finish this caffeine. All right, my armpits smell like body odor. Everything's so much heavier. One more. Ah! Mom! Come on, fucker. 3, 4, oh, 6. Oh, shit. Oh, yes. Oh. Fuck. Trip report. Name of the video. Trip report. Oh, yeah. Fuck. Winded. 2 sets left. How long have we been here? I just like checking. 25 minutes. Ooh. Yeah, it's fun. Fun. And whenever I start tripping, like they come up, I always have these thoughts. I'm like, oh man, what the fuck did I do this for? Why did I do this again? Why did I take these? Oh man, and then I start having regret. I'm like, oh no, I can't turn this off either. I'm stuck here. And I was only getting those thoughts because I was like, oh man, I'm tripping this hard and I'm supposed to be like a trip sitter. I mean, you make sure Cassie's having a good time. I'm like, oh man, And she was just, having her come up and, okay, I gotta be in this. I can't be in this world and that world. But it ended up being okay. The come up is always the craziest part where your body's just pulling out, pulling in, getting ripped apart. That's how it is for me anyway. I feel like I'm in a rocket ship. Just turbulence. Oh, what the fuck is going on? As many times as I've done it. It's like the 6th time, I think. 8 shiitake mushrooms. 6. Ended up being worth it. You're always a little nervous going in, which you gotta be with a healthy mind. It's how you gotta respect the process. You don't go in there feeling all like, I'm gonna own this shit. The trip you want isn't what's gonna happen. It's the trip you need. That's gonna happen. That's how it works. Yeah, closing your eye, closed-eyed visuals it's always crazy because you can never express. You can never use our language because language is shitty already. It's a terrible thing we have. Like, we think it's great and advanced, but we don't have anything better. Like, that's what we use. We label things like a tree. Boom, that's it. Oh, we know that's a tree. Okay, move on. Like, we define things with words. It's a sound. It's not a tree. A tree isn't a tree. Like, a tree is a fucking tree. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to go experience the tree. I can tell you what a tree is, but I'm just telling you a sound. Tree, sound. It's a sound. It's a word. You have to go experience the tree. I don't know if you understand, but that's what I'm talking about. It's symbolic, all our language. So to express this trip, a great poet could do it better than I. I'm a simpleton, but that's what poets are. They can express things that we can feel. Anyway, I'm getting off subject. Yeah, the closed-eyed visuals they're crazy. It feels like you're in a dream when you're having them. I don't want to explain it because it sounds dumbed down, so I'm not going to explain it because it's very dreamlike, and when you try to explain a dream, it's never justified like when you're telling a friend your dream. And this is crazier than a dream. Like, I felt like I was just seeing roots of things, the underneath of things. I was seeing an unwritten language, like on my skin. It sounds stupid, but it's what I seen. I see this every time I trip too. I see these like words going through my veins and up my arms, my hands. I see elasticity and everything. Like, I was holding a paper and I felt like I could really feel the stretch, like pulling in and out. Like, it felt crazy. I almost felt like a wet towel that I could pull. And this is just small little things that I experience. Like I said, I could stare at my ceiling. It's just geometry everywhere, moving like waves on a beach, going in and out, breathing. Everything is breathing on this stuff. Your couch, your carpet, poles, wood, everything is stretching infinite in and out. And it's just a psychedelic here. And I'm not saying that this is the reality. It's just crazy to see this stuff and it be so concrete in there. It's like, wow. Like, it's not like, am I seeing this? No, you're fucking seeing this. When you close your eyes, it's even crazier than the reality to me, because when I close my eyes, I feel like I'm gone for an hour. That's another thing, perception of time. It's always crazy. Like, a whole hour goes by and it feels like 4 hours. I'm like, where have I been? Like 4 hours. I can go in the tub and lay in hot water for an hour and it felt like 4 hours. Like, that's what I did. We went in the tub for an hour. We soaked it in hot water and it was amazing. Just sitting there, closed-eye visuals, seeing shit. Like, I felt like I was seeing like just cogs. I don't know why tents, but I felt like these pyramid tents folding in and I don't know why I was seeing the shit, but that's what I was seeing. And a lot of stuff you can't even remember. That's why I said it's like a dream state. The closed-eyed visuals. The open-eyed visuals, I can see much clearer for some reason. But that's just the fun stuff of the trip. The important stuff is always up here in the mental. Really cool. Just the way you think and develop. I always consider taking psychedelics a like Super Saiyan meditation. It forces you into meditation. Let's giddy up. That's why I said it resets your brain. It forces you into more of a positive thinking. It does, an outlook on life. Get your shit together, whatever it is. Stop procrastinating. Stop procrastinating. Start doing shit. Get your shit done. Get your to-do list. Start on it. Go. Stop procrastinating. Fucking pick it up and do it. Start getting rid of that list. Because shit's always going to keep popping up. You're going to get more stressed out. This is my trip. These are little thoughts I've had. I just wanted to share you a little bit on the shiitake mushroom side of things. God, I'm sweating like crazy. It's probably this beanie I'm wearing. I could give a more in-depth trip. Like I said, I wanted to record it. I would love to do like a one-on-one with this, but that was much more important, obviously. My wife. Much more important. Real, my life. Connecting relationships. I also had this YouTube actually come up in thoughts like, I can't keep recording too much of my life because I need to have my camera's about to die. All right, next set. I can't keep talking here. I could get a charger. But yeah, like I said, I had that thought. Like, it's a lot, it's a lot of thought process. You go through your own journey. I recommend it, but do it at your own pace. Do it responsibly. It's always good to have someone you trust, trip sitter, friend that you really trust, because you're really sensitive on that stuff. Someone can say a word and you're like, what? What's happening? Where are we at? I don't know who we are. What are we talking about? Why are you crying? Are we dying? What's happening? I can't get out of this mental rut. For me, it's always just a mental rut. I have to remind myself, like, okay, it's just a conflict of the mind, putting yourself in a negative space. Let's walk to a different room. Let's change the vibe. You're stuck here. This isn't the way it is. You just keep thinking in this loop, whatever negative thing you're in. That's what's happening. You're just stuck there. That goes into real life too. It's just a thing. You're in here. You're constantly up here. You can't fix a broken brain with a broken brain. It doesn't work. How are you gonna fix yourself if you're the one that's broken? Get out there. You need to do things. Go hug a tree. All right, next set. Enough shit. We're getting stupid, but we're always stupid, so we're consistent. All right, next set. I'm gonna get a charger so this camera doesn't die. My camera died, so we're finishing with this camera. I'm sorry. Not sorry. Who gives a shit? Documentations. You're sideways. Let's get this next set in. Yeah, I don't know what I was saying. My camera died, so let's get this next set in. I think this is the 4th set. Let's go. All right, let's go. Come on. 16. 16. I don't have a mic anymore. This camera doesn't. I just act like it's a mic. Pretend that I'm talking. Oh, such a wide camera angle. I can go over 13. Here. I can go over here. 14. Woo-hoo. But yeah. Talk louder. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know what I was saying, because there's a big gap of me getting this charger in. 1 set remaining. Get you those random facts. I'm gonna do random facts and 1 manly quote. And when I say manly quote, it's a quote by a man. There's a centipede on my floor. Run away. Go eat a spider. We live with the centipedes now. I don't think I got much more to add to that all. Little bit of a trip report, I guess. Yeah, no, I'm excited to keep on living, you know? Keep on living. Life keeps on moving. You better keep moving with it. Everything just is, you know? Let it be. Cosmic conscious, you know? All here, all being. Yang, yin, yang, bing, bang, nothing from nothing. I just learned a new quote. I was actually reading Alan Watts, and I don't remember, what was it? I'm gonna have to Google it. Can I think of it? Something like, I know what the sentence means. It's like, nothing comes from nothing, and I just think that's really cool. Yeah, it's Latin. It's ex nihilo nil fit. I don't even know if that's how you say it. But ex nihilo nil fit. Nothing comes from nothing. A philosophical concept first argued by Parmenides. Ancient Greek cosmology. We are all just the universe experiencing itself. You can't have it without you, baby. You're it. You're all of it. You can't have nothing without something. You would see this as nothing. This is nothing. Ow, I stepped on something fucking sharp. What the fuck was that? There's a little doohickey here. I stepped on a staple. What was I saying? I don't know. Something hit me with the point though. Yeah, you can't have this. Nothing. You can't have nothing without something. You want to be able to differentiate things. You gotta have other and self. It's one big experience. You gotta have it all. You gotta have it all. Besides the point. Next set! Next set! Last set. And then we're out of here. It's all as is. Things will happen. To you, for you, and against you. Just let it all ride. Keep riding that wave. Ride it all. Keep it simple. Be human. You're never gonna get there, because you're always there. You just keep forgetting. Enough psychedelic talk. Last set. Random facts. Manly quote. And then I'm out. Oh, sweat. Sweat. Alright, how many we got? 13. Just go until failure. Until it hurts. As usual. And just for your information, for you Kyle, if you're ever watching this, you know, in 5 years when you're sitting there at the computer reminiscing, you did more sets today than what was written on the board. I have not been writing them down, but I've been going higher than the last ones. Just because I've been doing a little different approach. You know what you're doing. Keep doing it. Live and learn. Yeah, because we have like 16s and 13s, but we're getting like 17s and 15s. Let's see how many we do now. Board says 13. Let's do 16. Ugh, fuck you. Why would you say that? What are you trying to do? Come on! Come on! 2, 3. Oh, God. That was 16 with a bonus 17. Hallelujah. We made it through. We did it all. We're out of here. Let's get this video done. Go edit it. Get it out for Tuesday. All right. Random facts. Random facts. Random facts. Facts. All right, we're gonna do random facts about the brain. Random facts about the brain. Multitasking is impossible. When we think we're multitasking, we're actually context switching. An adult brain weighs about 3 pounds. About 75% of the brain is made up of water. The human brain will triple its size the first year of life. Headaches are caused by a chemical reaction. The human brain contains approximately 100 billion neurons. It's a myth that humans only use 10% of our brain. Researchers using imaging technology have shown that, like the body muscles, most are continuously active over a 24-hour period. Cholesterol is key to learning and memory. The brain has a higher cholesterol content than any other organ. In fact, about 25% of the body's cholesterol resides within the brain. The brain is highly dependent on cholesterol, but its cholesterol metabolism is unique. Because the blood-brain barrier prevents brain cells from taking up cholesterol from the blood, the brain must produce its own cholesterol. The brain's cholesterol is much more stable than cholesterol in any other organ. Dreams are believed to be a combination of imagination, physiological factors, and neurological factors. Dreaming includes the amygdala, which is mostly associated with fear and is especially active during dreams. Dreams are proof that your brain is working even when you are sleeping. The average human has about 4 to 7 dreams per night. Short-term memory lasts about 20 to 30 seconds. A brain freeze is usually a warning signal. The brain can't feel pain. There's no pain receptors in the brain itself. The human brain gets smaller as we get older. Your brain keeps developing until your late 40s. It's the only organ in the human body to undergo development for such a long time. It says size doesn't matter. There's no evidence that a larger brain is smarter than a smaller one. Alcohol affects your brain in ways that include blurred vision, slurred speaking, unsteady walk, and more. Long-term effects include memory issues and some reduced cognitive function. Your brain is a random thought generator. I think we all know that. Your brain uses 20% of your oxygen and blood in your body. Exercise is just as good for your brain as it is your body. See, it says that aerobic exercise raises your heart rate and increase your blood flow to your brain. As you increase breathing, pumps more oxygen into your bloodstream, more oxygen is delivered to your brain. This leads to neurogenesis, or the production of neurons in certain parts of your brain that control memory and thinking. Neurogenesis increases brain volume, and this cognitive reverses is believed to help buffer against the effects of dementia. See, you take care of the brain, the mental psyche, by working out, by eating good. Not with the brain. You don't think yourself out of scenarios. You don't fix yourself by if you're trying to focus on your mental health, you don't sit there and think and meditate. You go do something to take care of yourself. So, if you want to take care of your life, start by sleeping. That's the first step. Restart your life. I'll make a whole video. Restart your life. Start with sleeping, eat healthy, and do a small amount of workout. Just start those 3 simple processes and your life will take care of itself. Do it. The visual areas of the brain are in the back. Brain activity can power a small light bulb. Wow. When you are awake, the brain generates about 12 to 25 watts of electricity, which is enough to power a small light bulb. The brain also works fast. The information going from your arms to legs and brain travels at a speed of 150 to 260 miles per hour. The brain consumes glucose from the body to produce this amount of energy. It's fucking nuts. Everything's just made out of electricity, as far as we know. What's going on? Who knows? Reading out loud uses different brain circuits than reading silently. Oh my gosh, I'm reading out loud right now. Reading out loud promotes brain development. Children first learn to read by speaking words out loud. Once that knowledge is established, then they learn to read to themselves. It's indeed one of the strange facts about the brain, because we usually teach our children to read and talk politely, but to promote brain development in your child, you should read and talk aloud in front of them. We've been doing that for years, right? I guess there's something there. And I'm learning right now then, as I do this. This is good for me, it's good for you. A brain is mostly fat. Sleep is imperative. Your body and brain require rest in order to function properly. What was I just saying? Judgment, memory, reaction time can be all impaired when someone does not have enough sleep. This is due to the fact that sleep deprivation kills brain cells. Proper sleep is also essential for memory retention. During sleep, the brain accumulates all the memories from the day. Feeling tired? Go ahead and yawn. Yawning cools down the brain. Researching suggests sleep deprivation raises brain temperature. That was the last one. We'll leave you with that. That was a lot of brain shit. I thought it was fitting, the brain stuff, you know, shiitake mushrooms. But, I almost forgot one manly quote. Okay, here we go. This one's pretty cool. We're gonna have all sorts of different ones, but I found this on Reddit from somebody just posted 9 years ago, and it's getting brought up right now. I ask not for a lighter burden, but for broader shoulders. Give me something more heavy. That's what it means. Bring it. I got the stamina. Alright, we're leaving you with that shit. We have no mic, because my camera died. Anywho, anywhere, thanks you for being here. I love you. May the universe, may you, you know, fucking do it, you know, blah, blah. I don't know what to say. I'm out of here. I'm gonna go fucking put this video together so you may have something for your Tuesday. May the Lord be with blah, blah, blah. I love you. Have a good one. Here's a mirror. There we go. Peace out, Girl Scout. I'm gonna eat you out up here. Oh wait, that didn't sound right, but it's true. Told you I was gonna eat you out.